Greetings, Geishlings. Geishin Prime here doing another live reaction, and the final live reaction of Akame Ga Kill, Chapter 78. As far as I know, the title is End, which, befitting. Let's see. Got some nice cover art of our revolutionaries of Night Raid. Many of them have fallen since then. Shame. More cover art. Oh. Look at all the former villains. So many of them are now dead. I think really only those two are alive. Alrighty. Let's see, okay, in the city, there's Akame. I guess she now permanently has those markings on her arms. Marusami has been broken, and even though its effects that powered her have ended, those symbols on her body still remain. Regardless, both Tatsumi and Akame came out of this alive. So, more than anything else, we should be happy. Let's see, what does it say here on the side? Dear beloved readers, the final chapter comes out with a color opening. Okay. Over 330 million, or yeah, I misread that. Over 3,000,000, whatever. I'm not reading. Damn me in numbers. Over 3 million copies sold. Damn. Grand finale. Why this text? Conclusion. Commemoration. Bah. Seems too scrunched up. Usually I'm good at reading on the sides. Alrighty. So you got the army attacking the palace? No, that wouldn't be the palace, would it? Oh, that might be the Honest's house. Search for the Prime Minister, or search, why did I say the? Search for the Prime Minister Honest. There's a bounty on his head. Whatever you do not let him escape. Oh, I guess he heard them. Those rebel scum are all pouring in now. But they're all too late. Ha. You fat son of a bitch. But still. Might shit. They might shit. What? If only I still had Shabala, I'll be able to escape here easily. I'd be able to escape here. I can't believe it got broken. I shouldn't have left that moron in charge of it. Oh. Tackle from behind. Ooh. Knocked him off his feet. Oh. We've never seen her feet when she used her Tegu, so has she unleashed a new level of its power? What the? Come on, load. So it seems. She's been reborn, it looks like. You! Well, the belt's not even there anymore, really. So, yeah. How are you still alive? It's impossible. Waifu's back and she's a furry. Yeah. To think I'd end up fusing with the danger beast as well. Even I was completely caught off guard. Gah. I was in such of a hurry that I didn't even notice her sneak attack coming. God damn it all. I'm at wit's end. But it's thanks to that I was able to borrow a bit more time. Rotten hell. You filthy bitch. He's shooting her with a gun, which, given what she just did to you, she's catching all the bullets. Well, they look like nothing bullets, to be honest. But, yeah, now he's kind of pissing his pants there. What? What in the world are you? This empire, its people, their representatives. You manipulated, exploited, and squeezed out all you could out of them, didn't you? And now you're the final shit stain that needs to be cleaned. Uh-oh, cocked her fist back. Is it gonna be a one-hit kill? Ooh, right in the stomach. Ooh. Right at the core of his corruption, his fat-assy self. Anyway, okay, stomach's pouring blood from the fist hole, and his eyes are bulging out. It's quite funny, with the blood spewing out of his mouth too. The floor's cracking underneath him. Go, ah, my stomach. Ooh, you can actually see a little bit of his innards. What are you doing, you stinky mongrel? That's right. I believe you said something about having thoroughly trained and built up your entire body so that you could live through anything and enjoy a fruitful life. Now she's dragging him. It's no good. I can't move my body. You were always the one pulling all the strings. So it's only right that you die the most cruel, repulsive, ruthless death possible. Gar, it can't be. You wouldn't. What? Obviously, he seems to have some idea. Please don't. Anything but that. It's going to be something stupid. It's either going to be stupid or something so severe that even my somewhat twisted mind can't conceive it. What's that? I can't hear you. After all, I'm just a worthless, good-for-nothing, stinking mongrel. Oh. There will be no mercy for you. I can't die here. I still have so much life left to live. Oh, you don't say. Oh, gonna toss him off the roof. Kinda like what he did to her. Well, have fun enjoying the rest of that long life of yours, you worthless fuck. Even if he survives, the Revolutionary Army is just down there. And, boy, he makes quite the fall entrance, doesn't he? Look at that cracked ground. Good Lord, the fat man lives! That would have been awesome if one of them said that. It's the Prime Minister. Prime Minister Honest. He still lives. This whole time he was just hiding away instead of fighting. He fought pretty valiantly for the most part. I mean, more than you would have thought he could expect out of him. Kill him. Kill, 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 kill. Wait. He got a huge bounty on his head. And there are countless people that have an axe to grind with them. Oh. Wait, who is it? What? Oh. I'm sure we can find some way to make sure everyone gets their pound of flesh from him. They're cutting off of his limbs. He's missing most of a leg. From the knee down on the other, the elbow down on one arm, about mid-bicep down on his right arm, and he's still got the gaping stomach wound, and he doesn't look like he pissed himself. Or that could just be blood, and he looks completely soulless at this point, as he surely deserves. Okay, they're all lining up to... Oh, boy, they're filleting him like a fish to get their pound of flesh as payment. That fucking hurt. Ow. How is he even still alive? Oh, one of them just lopped his nose off. Boy, this is more violent of a death than I've seen in a while. Incredible. We've cut him like a slab of livestock and he's still breathing. Apparently he underwent some extreme special training process for his body. But that's all the better for us. Every last person needs to get in line and carve out their pain from the body of that son of a bitch. Prime Minister Honest execution was not censored and left in the annals of history as the most gruesome, ghastly event it was. They had literally drawn out every last scream from his body before his life came to a miserable or merciful end. Leone. Or Leone? I don't know how to pronounce the name. I'll say Leone. Yo. Looks like we both filled our quotas. One man, one kill. Those wounds, you've been hurt badly. I'll call for the doctor right away. Why? She really isn't that injured anymore, is she? Don't worry, I'm fine now. Yeah, she's a furry. The hell are you? You even managed to keep Tatsumi alive. He'll be able to help you too. I said I'm fine now. She's ice cold. Wait, is she going to die? The fact that I've been able to keep moving up till now is nothing short of a miracle. It's only thanks to the fact that my body had fused. But even still, we were able to do something for Tatsumi. We can help you too. So, Tatsumi made it. That's a relief. Oh, she did have a wound. As for me, I guess I've just got a wild lone streak in me. Always have, always will. So at the very least, in the end, let me choose how and where I die. My best friend. Leone, see ya. Wait, where's she going? Oh, she's going to the bar. Very not, very in character there. Partying with the rebels. And saying goodbye. And now she's drifting off down the street. It's snowing, which I don't know why it's snowing. I don't know who that guy is, but I guess she's like remembering the first time she met Tatsumi, I assume. I still don't remember that guy. And she just collapsed. But she has a smile on her face, so I guess there's worse things. Wait, the Emperor survived? I thought he died. But no, they got him in prison. Time for my beheading. I may have failed as an emperor, but at least there is this one final job I can see through until the end. Boy, they gave him quite the prestigious little cell, didn't they? That's a full-size bed and a desk and everything. It's like, kind of reminds me of Sanji's prison cell. If I were to burst out in tears here and now, I leave nothing but a laughingstock as my legacy. So the least I can do in the end is face my death with my pride intact. In stark contrast to the Prime Minister. Oh, I missed a thing. Thus, the Emperor was executed before the people. and in stark contrast to the Prime Minister, he stayed firm and resolved to the very end. Oh, he got the guillotine treatment. Oh, well, that's quick. At least compared to the Prime Minister, but he deserved that. The Emperor, his acts are still horrific, but he was kind of guided down that path, so I mean, it's kind of a gray area. But whatever. Too late. Oh man, I can't believe I gotta go on the run now. It really sucks being the loser in a war. Wait. Oh, I guess she was still, like... Yeah. It's one of the 4, like, masters from that one temple. I forget what it's called. Honest went there, too. But it's not all bad. And all the confusion and chaos at the end, I was able to sneak in and make off with the greatest severance package ever. Wait. What? Wait, I'm trying to remember whose hand that is. Me, the Massacrized, and the Sadist. We were the old... Oh, that's not Undyne. Esdeath's hand. We were the ultimate pairing, and now we'll be together forever. Well, until the hand rots. Suzuka, that's her name, vanished without a trace along with Esdeath's hand. Of course, there was no way to bring Esdeath back to life from the hand alone, but thanks to the work of alchemy, that hand was preserved and kept from rotting. Oh, and for her, well, that was all she needed. Well, what a lovely severance package. It was severance because it's a severed hand. Anyway, alright, well, there's mine. I guess she's getting to see Tatsumi now with his new form. She's still kind of in a out of the mind state there. Mine, I'm back. He's able to talk. She still doesn't respond. From now on, I'll be right by your side. Well, you could technically be on all of her sides because you're so damn big you'd wrap around her. Be like a little fortress. Tatsumi, she snapped out of it. And she's crying. Well, looking at that smiling face. Wait. It's wonderful, isn't it? Yeah. Was it just caring, nursing in time that healed her? I think it was the overwhelming power of love and memories. Yeah, she finally got out of the wheelchair. I can't believe she was pregnant with Tatsumi's child. What? The fuck? Boy, they just kind of slapped that one in there, didn't they? Once in the middle of the night, when I went to the kitchen to get a drink of water, I saw mine fired up trying her best to get Tatsumi to forget about Esdeath. Let's see if I can actually read these little not thought bubbles, but it's a flashback, but some of it's obstructed. I can't read any of that, but I'll help you forget about all. Oh, maybe that was a thing. I don't know. I thought it'd be new information. Looks like they're still totally into each other. You stupid, stupid, stupid idiot. You're always pushing yourself way too far. Oh, she's hitting him. He probably doesn't even feel that. This is an end I can get behind. Aw. After the revolution, Tatsumi and mine said goodbye to their fighting days and retired to the countryside to nurse the wounds of their bodies and hearts. They had children and lived a quiet, gentle, peaceful life. Well, that's nice. But how... Wait, children? Unless she had twins or something. How did she have relations with a dragon? Okay. Wait, did I miss something on that? No, it's just a picture of a quaint little village. Oh, wait, is that Tatsumi's home village? Because I think that's the leader right there. They just received a box of gold. There's so much more money than we've ever had. If the country has been turned anew, that means Tatsumi, Seio, and Ayatsu might be coming back. No. And there's a little flashback of that, and it's like, perhaps. Nah, it's not gonna happen. A hero's return. When that happens, we'll have to throw them a grand reception. Thanks to a regular allowance, no one in Tatsumi's village ever went hungry again. Eventually Tatsumi, who had become a dragon, returned to his little village, causing quite the commotion. Oh, well. Okay, now we have, what's her name? It's Kuro something. It's Akame's sister, and whatever the guy's name. I heard that you yourself got pretty wounded out there too. Are you alright? I need to see a doctor once every few years for treatment. I've been told that one of my organs will never recover. Wait, when did he get... I don't remember him being injured that bad. Which is a bit of a pain in the ass, but when I think about it, I got off pretty light. After all, I broke the great taboo of using two Tengu at the same time. All in all, I've got no complaints, really. It's Kuromi who my heart goes out to. She still has nightmares every single night. All those... Wave, that's his name. All those faces, having to face all the people that she's killed. She just mutters and repeats the same thing. Sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. That just means her heart has finally started to return to normal. She'd have already been dead if it weren't for you, and it's thanks to you she's still alive now. Continue to be her strength to live on. Yes, ma'am. Oh, and the sisters are in bed. Sis, I'm sorry. Or I'm scared. I see them, the shadows, the phantoms, and all the people I've killed. They keep coming for me. Kuromi, even with all turmoil and struggles you were going through, even though you needed him by your side, you still let Wave go off to the capital, didn't you? It's thanks to that the lives of many were saved from the fire of that Tegu. Excuse me. As soon as he stepped away from the Empire, things started turning for the better. You made the right decision. You can keep that and hold that in your heart. How dare you? You killed me. Oh, she's even while awake? There's like black blobs that represent her victims. Sis. Kuromi and Wave lived on together. Together with Wave, along with the usual visits from her sister, Kuromi had finally found her happy ending. What about... how long is this chapter? Oh, it's 57 pages. I'm in 44 now. What about you, Akame? According to the doctor, well, it is a curse after all, so I can't exactly do anything about it hurting all over my body. I've already gotten used to it for the most part. Also, it actually causes pain. Well, that's sad. Load a page. I'll have no issues taking on new assignments. So, You knew this whole time? Chromian Wave, Tatsumi, and mine, they're all permanently scarred from the battles and are now living peaceful, quite quiet lives. So for the sake of their lives, until the new chaos and disorder in the kingdom has been eradicated, I will keep working. Forgive me for dragging you back into the dark abyss of the battlefield again. That is why I was born. That is why I live. Me as well. I will burn out the remainder of my days fighting for the new royal family. True to her word, Najinda continued fighting till the end for the new kingdom. She did end up adopting a child, but remained single. Wait, did we find out who the royal family was? And just like that, the new kingdom was born. The revolutionary army was raged against corruption, threw themselves into the employ of the new kingdom, together with the able-bodied, incapable members of the former empire. And together these survivors worked to become the strength of the new kingdom. Those that worked for and aided the empire up until the end had the evil deeds overlooked and continued to support the new country. Even the stout and strong civil officials aided the new kingdom. Okay, so they're building a new kingdom. That's great. They're blending, it seems like. The rebels who rallied into their just cause in fighting against an empire whose people were suffering, were finally quailed and found their place once the empire was destroyed. The cruel and dark days of the empire's rule has been overcome and abolished, and the people now worked in happiness. The snowfall that Esdeath created had officially created a very intense cold, and when it all vanished in an instant, it served to strengthen morale all throughout, along with nourishing the plants and crops. Oh, I don't know how that's a thing. Any influential or prominent members of districts found acting overly ambitiously for their own devices. At last, the empire has fully fallen, which finally gives me the perfect window of opportunity. Wait, I seem to remember that guy. I'll stir up a rebellion and get this whole district to be independent. Then I'll be the king. And Akame's gonna wipe him out. And she does. Like a dormant lethal virus, when work needed to be done, it was made out to be an accidental death, as it slips out and rips life away. The foreign people of the north had been stamped out during the empire's reign. Now they've made an alliance with the people of the West, and diplomatic relationships have been opened between the two. Wait, if they were stamped out, then how is there even anybody there? I mean, sure, there's probably a few people, but I don't know. After being completely and utterly crushed at the hands of the seemingly omnipotent army of Esdeath, the people of the West no longer had the power left to even consider undertaking needless, unwelcome actions. Oh yeah, it was because of her that the Empire succeeded against the North. And Esdeath's army, which had been exhausted and depleted from its battle against these foreign people's armies, was finally dismantled with the death of their general. Half of them were recruited into the kingdom's border guard. Oh, and I guess they're mourning her death now. It's a wonder they're even allowed to live. Well, I guess it's not entirely their fault, just like any given soldier. They do what they thought was right at the time. Not just the Prime Minister, but all his treacherous successors were all found and properly disposed of, to ensure that no more seeds for disaster and misfortune remained to be sown. The new kingdom's administration was now stabilized, and thus from the dark times where the value of life was worthless, the kingdom blossomed into a gentle era where peace prospered over the land. Night Raid. As the era of the Empire draws to a close, they were known as a criminal organization that shook the Empire to its very core, but in the history books of the New Kingdom, there will be found not even a single word or mention of their existence. We get a nice kind of group picture of them. Okay, Sea Voyage. Kami's alone. The New Kingdom has been created. There's no longer any place for me here. There can be no proof or shred of existence left that the new empire employed such things as assassins. Akame embarked upon the great seas, headed for the savage lands of the east. There she would look for an island nation that was written about in the complete book of the world, Rongo Rongo. According to the Rongo Rongo, Marusami's roots lay in that island nation. Oh, Rongo Rongo is the name of that one Tegu. They never did get a name. Now we know. Which meant there might be a hint there in healing her body, which continues to be racked in pain by its curse. It's been an endless series of painful events, but the time it has been able to spend with, or the time I was able to spend with my comrades, my friends, I wouldn't trade it for anything. Another flashback of when they were all together. Wait, is that the same boat? Can't be, but it might be. And she looks back at the boat and not seeing a single one of them. Grips her sword. I have survived. So I will keep on surviving. I must keep on living, because although I can do nothing else but kill. Oh, wait, maybe I should have read that the other way. Whatever. Surely I will find a road to grow from here. And the end. Thank you, our beloved readers, for these long years. Conclusion. Alright. I might have to keep an eye on this author. Alrighty. Well, everything was kind of wrapped up. I'm sure there's probably some loose ends that are small, but it was enjoyable. I liked it. Anyway. Another series comes to a close. I think that makes the second one. Yeah, because Toriko ended towards the end of last year. Boy, series I read are dropping like flies. No! But anyway, alright. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.